So guys, today back from a video on the channel. Today we're here for the Newcastle United versus West Brom predicted team. It's a massive game. I spoke about it loads in the preview. It's a massive one. I put it at the top, link in the description and on the end screen, so if you want to go and watch the preview, make sure to do so. Anyways boys, it is a massive game, and obviously for this game there is a mad injury crisis with Newcastle United, so it's not going to be an easy team to predict. There's a formation change for my team. It's just a bit of a crazy one. Anyways lads, let's get into the predicted team now. Let's just go in quick, let's get it done. However then. So this is my predicted team for the game versus West Brom. There is a formation change and I will speak why. I don't agree with it, but I will say my reasons why. There is a lot of changes in this team. So starting off then, I've got to speak about the formation, obviously to the main talking point about the team for my prediction. For me, who plays right back? You've got Matt Ritchie, who is not going to play after what's happened in certain weeks. Isaac Hayden's injured, Emil Kraft's injured, Javier Manquillo's injured. It leaves one man, and that is unfortunately Jacob Murphy. And Jacob Murphy cannot play right back. If he's going to start in that position, it's going to have to be a wing back position, which I don't want to say. I don't want to say a wing back, or I don't even know what to call it, because will he be staying up, will he be staying back, will he be defending, will he stay up top? We don't know, because of under Steve Bruce. We don't have a clue. But for the only way to work with this right back situation is who else can you play? I mean, you can play, but you can't really play any of the left hand side players at the left backs. You've got Matt Ritchie, who won't play. You've got Paul Dummett, who's left footed. You can't start a left footed player on right back, no chance. And you've got Jamal Lewis, left footed player, can't start him right back. The only person who I can say could start right back is Federico Fernandez and then go to like a 4-2-3-1, but I don't think that can happen. I went for a 5 back with Fernandez returning to the team, with Jamal Lascelles obviously playing, and then Kieran Clark. Left wing back obviously Jamal Lewis. In the midfield there's a big injury to Newcastle United. It doesn't seem like a proper one, like a proper mad one like Wilson and one and Maxi. It looks just one for this game, and it is going to be Isaac Hayden. He looks to be injured for this game. It's pointless taking the risk. We probably could risk him, but it's absolutely pointless risking him, because what is the point in risking a player? There's no need. So for me, it's going to be Matty Longstaff in midfield with John Joe Shelvey. Think like that could be Jeff Hendrick. Probably will be Jeff Hendrick. Why have the Longstaff brothers not been involved whatsoever? Ever since the Sheffield United loss, Sean Longstaff's never had a place in the team. Matty Longstaff and never had a place in the team. Steve Bruce is ruining players' careers, and it's absolutely sad to see. Matty Longstaff scores that debut goal against Manchester United. Now can't get into the team with a team that's sitting 17, 3 points above the relegation zone. Spot on that, Steve Bruce, mate. And then the attacking side of the team, Ryan Fraser is a massive one. This is the time for him to step up. He hasn't had the greatest of runs in the team. He needs to step up, and if he could get a goal, it could change our season. And he hasn't got a Premier League goal this season. He's got a couple of assists, but we need more from him. We need goals, and hopefully he can bring that. I'll play him in a cam role. It wouldn't surprise if it changed it up. Obviously, if Joe Willock played, I've actually benched Joe Willock for this game just because of the sake of fitness and stuff, and I don't think he'll be able to handle a team like West Brom who are fighting down there. It wouldn't surprise if he does start. I hope he does start, but this is just my predicted team. I think starting him in a centre mid role with John Joe Shelvey is just a bit too attacking. And then up front I've got Joe Linton and Gale. Gale's a massive one. For me, if Gale starts, he could cause a bit of... Gale knows West Brom. Gale knows the club. Gale knows some of them players. And for me, that can really help any team. Any team who has a former player can really help them, because they know how they play. Obviously, they're under different management now. He was under Slaven Bilic, and now they're under Sam Allardyce. He'll still know the system of the players. He'll still know how the players work. And that's a big one for me. What's the point playing Joe Linton with, I don't even know who, Andy Carroll? You don't want to start Andy Carroll. Off the bench, he'll probably come on and hopefully do something against West Brom, but for me, Gale, and then up top with him, Joe Linton. I think this is the final game for Joe Linton, where you've got to say, step up to the plate or fuck off. That's my opinion. Right then lads, that's the end of the predicted team. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's just hope we can go into tomorrow's game with a bit of hope, and hopefully we can pick up all 3 points. Anyways lads, I'll see you all for the game tomorrow. There will be a player rating since the game's at 12 o'clock kickoff, so I'll definitely be able to do a player ratings, and obviously the rant reaction video will be out obviously as well. See you all for the game tomorrow lads. How are the lads?